So 2 down. And up next for the Giants, Diddy Big Daddy. Foul ball there. Two outs. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball. This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Swings and Anthony Santander at the plate. And the 0-2. On the ground to short, Big Daddy. He's in there. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
2 up.
2 down, nobody on. In for a strike. And a count 2-1. That's a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. Pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Man at first, Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Left-hand batter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Diddy Big Daddy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Some trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Big Daddy had a game to forget in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game with the dish. They'll need to get better games from him.
First and second, 1 out. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it down.
Runners on the move. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 2 on, 2 outs. Tapped out in front of the plate. That ends the inning and stops. Late on that fastball.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
No, that's
there. And here it comes. Inside, almost got him. That one misses. Now 3-1. 2 outs. And that's ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on the move. Couldn't catch up. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed.
2-0.
Two outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In to score is the runner from third, and it's a one-run game.
Everything came together for him. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back. 2 outs, nobody on. Diddy, Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, and he's there with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite.
Runner breaks for third. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next will be the Giants' DH. Diddy, Big Daddy. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Next pitch is outside. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. Left field. Mateo on his horse. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one away.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Now it's the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And ball one. Bradish, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a curve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That's out to center field, giving chase. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here's the 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Connor Falefa fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in here, takes ball one low. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The Giants up by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. There's a swing and a drive. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. The Giants leading by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Going to count 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And another ball.
Outside.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Throw over to first. Westburg back on a dive. And the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2, and into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. And that skips in the dirt. Big Daddy in his second season, only 20 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
1-1.
There's a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul straight back. Outside low.
That's a ball.
1-1. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in, 2 away. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Wouldn't chase that time. Runs it up to 96 for bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Samuel Vasallo. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And there's the strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Way outside, and it's 2-1. And another ball. And he walked him.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. Got it by him for the K. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder. And it's fouled away. Next offering upstairs.
One ball, two strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one not close. Ball one.
2-0.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Vasallo off of first with two away. Bounced up the middle. They get the force, and
Here we go. We need you here. We need you.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
that one finds the zone. 0-2. And downstairs. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball two. And the righty deals. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Bottom four. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. This to third. Gathers and throws to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cowser in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. That one hit to right. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it. And that is out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And he deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the DH, Heston Kjerstad. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Check swing, no appeal. The Orioles down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Line drive, base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes a ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now the right fielder. That one ripped, but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That just misses, and it's 2-2. And a curve is down and in. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So first and second with 2 outs. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now.
1-0.
2 on, 2 outs. Bounce to the right. Lau throws to first. That ends the. So now the DH spot. Diddy, Big Daddy. Swings through that.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a curve misses outside. Goes down looking. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. That's in there. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Mayo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one missing inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. And that's down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. Number 67 taking. 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. fouls one off out of play back to our left. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Wouldn't chase that time.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next one just misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Sit down on strikes.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here.
Take a walk with the full moon, roll button and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Better stay well equipped, bruv. I don't know about your goons.
Let's do it. Ain't come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up, now he froze it. You should've blew it. Told you you can't with us, you should've knew it. Yeah, we gon' do the most, yes. Foot all on they flesh, yes. Oh, you wanted to ghost now. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guy now. We was taught to ride together. Get put down, whatever. We gon' ride forever.
Daddy, daddy, we came to start it. Bring the paper for the pressure, rock 'em up. Let's do this.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for the Giants, Diddy Big Daddy. Right side, Arise. And the inning is over.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Taps softly to the right side. Tosses to first. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Right through there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the righty deals. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Out towards left center. He's under it. And there's one away. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And they'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league.
1 down. And up next for San Francisco, Diddy Big Daddy. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Out to short. Big Daddy. The throw to first. And that is. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fought off foul. To the right side. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. And that's a great play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Dalen Lyle. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 away here in the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Here's Lane Thomas. Up the middle, Big Daddy. Sends it to first. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. And now it's Brandon Lau. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground, right side. Boots it. Can't get him at first. And the run comes in from third. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. Bates takes it over the fence. That's an automatic. 1 down, runner at third. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Tying run at the plate. On the ground to the left. Dives, and he can't hang on. Runner from third in to score. And it's 9. Back here at Oracle Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Diddy Big Daddy. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up really well.
Base is empty with 2 away. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Out to short, Big Daddy. Zips it across, and that is first and second, 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. That one missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him looking. That's a strike. So 2 down. Here's Lane Thomas. 2 outs. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero.
There go now.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Right down to shoot, and the count even at 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Two on, one out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, left field. He's under it. And there's 2 away.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Hard ground ball, base down.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels...
Runner takes off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Oh, the throw is wild.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Man at first with 1 gone. Diddy, Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Here we go.
Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
All right, what time right here?
The 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
Our final line for tonight. First for the Victorian Giants, 7
And next is the designated hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. Just 1 hit and 10 at bats so far in this series. And that one missing low. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
2-0.
That one ripped, but foul.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Next offering is downstairs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So first and second with one man gone. Lau at the plate. The pitch. House. There's one. And that's two. Big Daddy, in his second season, only 20 years old, and he's the reigning National League Rookie of the Year. That one's upstairs, ball one, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The other way, Wood hauls it in for the out. Bottom of the eighth, and digging in for San Francisco, Diddy Big Daddy. And he deals. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. And another ball.
Rip it up.
The pitch. Slider misses outside.
Yeah, we need you right here. One time.
Got him swinging. And now the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. 2 outs, bases full. Brandon Lau now at the plate. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Big Daddy had a great show.
Separated, I know, but the neons around me, so I go. I'm like the best edition, like who really needs an engine? I smile, they wave in the distance, like man.
And now Ahmed Rosario.
You can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one.
No strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. Out to short, Luciano. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Akil Baddoo next to hit for the Rays. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Big Daddy, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And another ball. And it's ball four. He missed down low. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And a good eye there. Ground ball left side, could be two. Second for one. Over to first, but it's offline. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Justin Henry Malloy. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one missed. Hit softly on the ground to third. Chapman to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Righty delivers. There's one, and that's two. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the first baseman, Eggy Rosario. Big Daddy back to work. That one hit to right. Lee under it. And there's one away. Gavin Cross next to hit for the Rays. On the line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Jose Caballero stands in here, takes ball one low. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball two. And downstairs. And the right-hander deals. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike three. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. Ball one there. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Good hitters count the 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ahmed Rosario. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Not close with that one. And a count 2-1. Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the righty deals. On the ground to first. Goes to second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss, strike one. Pitch in the dirt, ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, one away. And now the catcher for the Rays, Ivan Herrera. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Off the plate inside. And that's ball one. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, one away here in game one of this 3-game set. And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Full extension, makes the catch. Eggy Rosario getting ready to hit. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That's the third out. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Giants trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. In position. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Oracle Park. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Gavin Cross. Big Daddy back to work. Just missed. Cross, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. There's a strike. The wind and the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. And another ball. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Basabe in the box now, takes strike 1. Cross on second. Caballero on at first with nobody out. The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hard hit, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Rosario in the box now, takes strike 1. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. To short, could be 2. Luciano, off balance feed, there's 1. On the first, but he beats it, and a run scores. 2 on, 1 out. Akil Baddoo will hit next. That misses, and it's 1-0. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Grounded to third, could be 2. That ends the inning, and we're back, and they make a change to start. McClanahan back to work. That one well upstairs, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That one fouled off.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-2.
Looks like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. Time the ball. 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Diddy Big Daddy. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Lau at the plate. The pitch. Runner on the go. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Cross makes the grab. And there's 1 down. 1 gone, runner at first. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Vierling. Base knock right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. Runner in scoring position.
Double steal. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, and he's out.
But after a great start, he's really cruising.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Big Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches. Only 20 years old. And he's the reigning National League Rookie of the Year. And that hits off the base. Throw, and it gets away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Diddy Big Daddy.
No strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Last chance for the home team. And now the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Caught and missed. Struck him out.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. That one not close. And that's ball one. Big Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Brandon Lau. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Throws to first in time. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
At the belt and fires. That clips the corner. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Gap right here, huh?
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. The pitch. On the ground to the left, Big Daddy. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Diddy Big Daddy. Baz back to work. Foul ball there. The pitch. That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1.
Hey, your pitch right now.
Right through there for a strike. That misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
There we go.
And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled to first. Lau out on the play. One out, runner at second. Here's Matt Chapman. Up the middle. Fires over to first. 2 away. So digging in, Blake Sable. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Gets under it. He makes the grab. And that ends the... Back here in San Francisco. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Akil Baddoo. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Here's the left fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. 2 outs, nobody on. Diddy, Big Daddy, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. 2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all
The pitch.
day.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays.
Got him looking.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
So first and second with one gone. And up next for San Francisco, Diddy Big Daddy. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hits the corner and a count 1-1. Fought off foul. Deerling over at second. Guerrero over at first with one away. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. walks and deals. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Two on, one out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the pitch comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get into that dugout.
Popped up, and the infield fly rule call. That ends the inning and stops. This is Bryson Stott. Ground ball left side, could be two. Big Daddy flips to second, over to first, safe. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Phils leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a foul ball. Popped up. Moving under this one. Puts it away for the out.
On right here. What time? Here we go.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out.
Back to the top of the lineup. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. 2 outs. On the ground out to short. Big Daddy. They get the force. They don't come. Now it's the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. The shortstop takes the ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 7-4.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Two outs, nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Higashioka. Out to short, Big Daddy. And that's the 3rd out. And now the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And he's
playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
Two outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And ball one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Late on that fastball. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And they get him easily at first.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. One runs in, fires to third. Safe, he beats it.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a pop-up. Turner should have it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Matt Vierling, the next to hit. And a pitch. And that's too high, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Swing and a ball popped up. Boom. Under it. He's got it. And that's the 1 down. Diddy, Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. Just missed. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the second game of the series. Hard ground ball, base 9.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hey, come on now.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Big Daddy headed for the plate. Relay throw. He's safe.
Big RBI for him right there.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the DH, Diddy, Big Daddy. Diaz back to work. Swing and a miss. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That one almost got him. Bounce to third, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Over to first. Lau out on the play. So 1 gone with a runner at third. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. And there's ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Way back there. Out of here.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
3 hours and 50 minutes.
conseguí se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Lo conseguí se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Volándome, conociéndome, cada día más poco haciéndome. Cielo azul, miro despertándome. Me siento bien, mamá está bien. Ambición y fe me trajeron fame. Compré un auto con plata que no robé. Lo que antes los lujos hoy en día es un vuelto. Es un sueño oscuro que estoy despierto. O sea, como si no.
Runner at first with 2 away. Diddy, Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And first offering is fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ground ball to Bohm. They take the force out. Third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. The line to kick the pitch. Just missed.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Way outside, and it's 2-2. Bounced up the middle. Connor Falefa. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. This is Bryson Stott. Just missed. Big Daddy, the rookie of the year from a year ago, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, bases empty. Bryce Harper digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the inside edge. And that's in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air, foul off first. He's got it, and that is out. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Right through there for a strike. Big Daddy, a 6'2" righty, only 20 years old, and he's the reigning National League Rookie of the Year. Righty delivers. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. And now it's Alec Bohm. There's the strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one hit to right. Into the dive, and he got it. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Strike on the inside corner.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Lawrence Butler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And that one a little bit high. And that skips into dirt. No score here in the second. Pitch misses. Full count now. On the ground to the left. Could be extra bases. Higashioka round second on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact. Leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. That's outside. And that's ball one. To the right side. Loud. Gathers and throws to first. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And a quick out, number one. Turner batting for the second time. And that's strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bounce to the right. Fires over to Guerrero.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. That's a little bit low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Loud in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the right-hander deals. Bounce to the left side. Boom. Throws on to first. Lau out on the play. So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Vierling now at the plate. The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. First and second, 2 down. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And that is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now here is Harper. And here it comes. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Upstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage. And that might be the case today.
makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
One down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Vierling going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That's to third. Chapman throws to first. Out with back here in Philadelphia. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Fastball for a strike. Marsh, 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Vierling calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the DH, Jose Tena. Pitch misses there. 1-0. That one fouled off.
Well, anytime you launch one foul that has the distance, it's tough to reset for the rest of the at-bat. He's going to have to do it here. You know, that changeup didn't fool him by much, but it did its job and had him out front.
Comes the 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Vierling flashes the leather on the running catch. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And it's fouled away. Marsh, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
Ah, that's strike. Ball one on a pitch inside. Right-hander kicks, deals, and fouled off. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Big Daddy back to work. Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a foul ball.
Look, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Bryce Harper to the plate.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that's downstairs and outside. And strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Turner runs. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And next is the designated hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. A strikeout and a walk. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Marsh moving back. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 5-1.
This is pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton stepping in. The long ball threat, Diddy Big Daddy. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Swings and misses. Just off the inside edge. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Late on that fastball.
They got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Lau at the plate. And here it comes. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. One runs in, and it bangs off the wall. Big Daddy headed for the plate. The relay to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Picks himself up a couple. Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, but maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
kid.
Swings and misses. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Diddy Big Daddy now at the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
The 0-1. Good eye right there. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The Giants up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time. And next is the designated hitter, Diddy Big Daddy.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
And first offering is fouled off.
All these Giants really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
That's in there. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on.
This looks like extra bases. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run. And it's second.
That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Bounced up the middle. Swanson slings to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. 1 down. And up next for the Giants, Matt Vierling. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. And that chance handled. The throw to first. Now 2 away as they get...
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
3 hours and 42 minutes.
Back here at the friendly confines. The batter now, Diddy Big Daddy.
Number 13.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Shota measures 5 feet 10 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Whoa, and they got him. And next for the Cubs, Casey Schmidt. And a pitch. Out to short. Throws to first in time. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And now the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-zip.
But
gets a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. First and second, 2 down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball out of the left center field. Happ heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the... And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Bounce to the left side. Big Daddy. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Diddy Big Daddy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And another ball. Got him swinging. Man at first. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The Giants up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, a short could be 2. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. Over to Alonso. Double play. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. And the pitch. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Ball 1. And the pitch. 8-2. Caught him looking for the K. Big Daddy had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 7 runs on 12 hits.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And the batter will be the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And it's even up. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Man at second. That's to third. Whips it across. And that. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Struck him out. So 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. 2 outs. Out to short. In there safely. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Swings through it, and that's a bottom of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Out to short, Big Daddy. Tosses to first, and that takes care of it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. To third, boots it. And now it's Brandon Lau. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. And now the DH, Michael Bush. So the tying run at second. Out to short. Beats the throw, and the run scores.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second, no outs. Here's Pete Alonso. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. How about that double play?
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on it. Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing this.
Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we don't know how to act. Know me, I'm your OG, low key. I be so glad we're low key, don't see that it's not us. God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got attacked. Started making movies, now we done okay, this take 2.
Crew just made a movie, Citizen Kane just be disabled. Valley a shadow of death, but I'm not upset, man. Look at my table. Look at my wardrobe like an award show. Look at my forces, look at my halo. Look at my, this your favorite indie film, you know it don't need no label. Red carpet from apartments, you gon' have to part. Read a lot of Paul, this ain't no mall, there ain't no blurts. Hey, yo, pardon, part to see, you see it, ain't no party. Try but simple, this the end game, ain't that marvelous?
Don't know how to act, I can never win a golden glove. Yahweh told me kick it, and I did it cause he told me so. Fighting with my flesh, my vice is going toe to toe. I'm tired of dancing around a subject, miss me with that dosey dope. Got a whole tribe in the building. We changing history like if the one but no wizard didn't kill them pilgrims. Y'all soft like Gildan, polyester, ain't no pressure that could make me crash like Zildjian.
Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we don't know how to act. said the paper rocket high turn you to ashes. Only thing is, I don't really need asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. Know I'm about that action. He asked me for a park price, I pitch a double. I'm taxing like they uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if you know it, I know he don't want no trouble. Nothing like the hustle and the from the struggle. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know. I got what you need, what you want and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plotting, what you want. I just fiend walking out the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dope. I got what you need, what you want and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plotting, what you want. I just fiend walking out the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dope. Now don't let me catch you slipping, cause I always got that. We might run up in your crib and take whatever we can get. Beat the.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Luis Robert. And he deals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Big Daddy, the reigning rookie of the year, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swings and misses, struck him out. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Now 1-1. One out, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Ramos makes the grab, and there's two away. So up next for Chicago, David Sexton. First pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
2 outs. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Swings through it, and second inning set to go. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Diddy Big Daddy. Swing and a miss as he was late. Crochet in his 7th season, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. That one ripped. Sanchez going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away.
2-0.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ramos makes the play, and there's one down. Up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. There's the strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here is Brian Ramos. And that one clips the corner. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're in...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-0. Here's Corey Lee. Right through there for a strike. That one missed. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And they'll do it again. The line to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out. Back here on the south side. Set for the bottom of the third. Luis Robert now. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye in that spot. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
All ones the count.
Up the middle. Luciano gathers and throws to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, David Sexton. And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramos pulls it down. Start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Diddy Big Daddy. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
And it skips in the dirt. I see it, drive it right there. The 2-2. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here on the south side, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Bounce to third. In plenty of time to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
That one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Man on second, 2 down. Caught him looking for the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Brian Ramos. And that's in for a strike. Ramos measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
Helpful.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Lee in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Come on, big guy. Get the pitch right here.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Robert in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground, Luciano slings to first, and it's a 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it. Out number 2. Back now for the bottom of the. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Popped up. Baldwin sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Diddy Big Daddy. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Big Daddy starting as the designated hitter. Only 20 years old. And he's the reigning National League Rookie of the Year. And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. The Giants score first. It's 1-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
On to the fourth. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Diddy Big Daddy. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. And a quick out, number 1.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And he can't make the play.
No, he's safe.
Wastes no time there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Got him swinging. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Diddy Big Daddy. And a foul ball.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for the Giants, Diddy Big Daddy. First pitch, and he just misses. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't.